you? How is everybody doing today? Give me 1 second. Alright. So, hope y'all are having a good Monday. So today, we're going to be doing Two Slayer Tiger because it's ending in 2 days. And I was like, oh, I need to do this. Thank God I did this Saturday. But yeah, we only need to do this and then we're good. That's the goal for today. Just to finish Two Slayer Tiger. And that'll be it for today. Just to finish this. And the survey, I guess. But that's like just like a battle, like a training battle. And yo, what's up, Zach? You know what's funnier than 24? 25. But so I hope you all are having a good day. I haven't won the song fucking forever, Jesus. Alright, but there we go. Alrighty. So, well, where are you? There's something I want to see. Oh, let me just play more. There's something I want to see. Where is it? Oh, it's might be noticed. So, we're going to Mexico in like 3 to 4 days. And I am excited. I'm curious to know what's gonna happen there. Alrighty, so. And I'm very bummed. I saw that. I saw that while I was getting ready. I was like, oh shit. Would you have asked them to yell at your face? Just be like, fucking war! Oh, this is okay. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't sure whether it was gonna be before the story or afterwards. Like if there was gonna be when they were in like modern China. The coast guy puts down on black tiles, black tiles puts down on white walls. At the foot of these walls is the courtyard. Those who have reclaimed that morning are like dusting off snow has already begun to reclaim it. In the context of the Facebook book, I would have asked if the floor of the elevator was going to have any lamb sauce. Tengen Gong carried fire into the house and lights the stove. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot that he burned his house down. Copying documents that Yaman still owes me around 30 yen a day. Takes a ledger and inkstone down from a nearby shelf, dips his brush in ink, and carefully records the day's income and expenses. One vase sold for 7 yen. Expenses: leaf celery 4 yen. 1 jet of salt 5 yen. Medicinal herbs 10 yen. Bro has his life more organized than me, which isn't saying something. Man, I don't organize shit. Someone steps slightly behind him and drapes a coat over his shoulders. Back already? My, every winter feels colder than the last.
You should be in bed.
Only went to see Dr. Wu for some Bible. He said you should be resting.
It's fine.
Wow, why did you go see him again? Don't you usually go to Jistong? I wanted a new prescription. I heard he made just new batch of Dizop pills. Did you get some? I told you not to go there. In fact, I said we should have cut ties with him long ago. Up with his usual nonsense, did he? We can let you inside, using some illness as an excuse. Chang pauses for a moment and closes the ledger.
Don't worry.
Doesn't matter, I have the medicine. So I'll start brewing it now. What did he say? The doorway, the branches of a May tree shakes off a few clumps of snow. Thankfully for him, a sudden knock at the door interrupts the awkward silence. Expecting someone. We haven't had a visitor since your uncle returned to the countryside. Hank puts the ledger back on the shelf. I'll take a look. Okay, so hold on, give me a second. Do you just notice for the watch streak? So on the chat box I use for to see both YouTube and Twitch chat, no. But if I were to go to the Twitch dashboard itself, I could see it. The stream is so wild, the only protection it needs is the audience. True. For just $5.99, you too could have protection. Commander Lee? They're growing up, I'm not intruding. Oh, Chad, he doesn't know yet. Not at all. He returned from the clinic and was preparing to brew some medicine. How's your mother these days? Consumption is not easy to treat. Or here on official Yamen business. Li Wenfeng up with a faint, amiable smile. The Yamen's affairs have nothing to do with me. I'm here to offer you an opportunity. Brew some medicine sounds like a line from Breaking Bad. Paper head on, we need to cook. Jane returns indoors, clutching a yellow sheet of paper. The lid upon the stove has already been lifted. The cooked rice floats inside, sending steady curls of steam into the air. Out of habit, he takes the ladle from his mother's hand.
Let me take care of this.
He was at the door then. It was Commander Lee. Zhang brings the porridge to the wooden table and casually passes the paper to his mother.
Mother.
Mama asks if Auntie could lend her hand for a while. It will be a long journey. A few sparrows flit past the window, chirping as they flutter out of the courtyard. But it was fun, but the little Gladys wants a thing not to fit in one day, and I ate like total shit. Okay, to you fair, if it's one day you're allowed to eat like total shit, it should be your birthday. Like, birthday is the automatic cheat day. The Riverside village looks much like Jiu County. At its entrance, Zhang Heguang sees the familiar white and fall black towers once again. But yeah, it's good to know you had fun. My husband's mounted by a tiger. He's damn near on his deathbed. You dogs have the guard to stand here pushing us around.
Hmm?
Now, the village enters sends an officially grand courtyard with member Paifang outside the bells, loyalty, fairly, piety, integrity, and righteousness. A group of villagers have gathered beneath the Paifang, their faces flush as they shout at the household gods, blocking their way. Like the residents of the local gentry. The whole kind of intake for a week in a small cell. Jesus. To be
Too far.
I don't think I've ever had anything remotely something like that, but god damn. It can be more urgent than a life or death situation. Well, why do you have to stop us? What are you hiding in there? What's more urgent than a life or death situation? Seeing my goat MK Leo and Grants. Instead of now for the country, you can make it there before the night, I think it was. We're on the way down the mountain to Dr. Ju's clinic. Slowly told she was here. Just look at him. Does he look as though he'll survive a trip to the county? The image of what's coming his back is hastily bandaged left arm soaked with blood. That's the skill issue. We have no hand in his injuries. Continue causing a scene outside Master Who's house will call the bailiff over to have you arrested. I simply would not have lost the tiger. Shake my head. Lead Village explodes in fury. Call him. All in cahoots with one another anyway. You sure high red's afraid of dying? Someone's a doctor every time he nicks his finger, I guess. Watch your mouth, you slanderer. Our man's been mauled half to death. You won't even let him through the door.
That's too far.
Waited until land price was low and took 2 acres of my land in exchange for just 1 tael of silver. Last year I had a funeral to arrange and was desperate for money. The Hu family loaned it to me but charged 5% interest. These villagers are just above with plans and aimed at the household's gods. Wave of sharp cripples to them. You sent me out to ruin us all, forcing us up our fields and they hound us with death. They're driving us to death. Fellow villagers, tell me, does this sound fair to you? The rest of the villagers shout, the hose and the clubs raise high. We're done raiding, we're not taking it anymore. One way or another, I'm going through that door. We'll not be pushed around, burn down the gate, we'll force our way in. The household's guards draw their swords, raising their shields into a solid wall. Go ahead and try, there's nothing short of rebellion. The wasn't finished moving the god's mouth, the arrow flies towards his the forehead. Oh, has platter too? Buffalo wings, nice for hot tenders, cheese bacon fries, and onion wings. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Cookies and cream shake? Why? Because why not? Sounds delicious. God damn. The what? The what clubs? Who are you? He's not one of us. Correct. But I got some holes with me. I'm on your side. You... The gate is suddenly thrown open.
Enough.
What's going on out there? Ooh. I want to die sugar overdose. The tiger. So I guess we're gonna have to go fight the tiger. I wonder if it's gonna be an actual boss or if it's gonna like go warp into something else. A calm, unhurried footsteps emerge from the courtyard. Like they've had martial arts training. The guards hastily make way, the voices softening with the deference. Dr. Shu, have you finished examining Master Hu? You mean his night blindness? How much time do you expect to waste on that man? And you out here making your racket and tweaking your weapons about while I'm trying to write a prescription. Can you explain yourselves? Take the steps 2 at a time, passing Chong without so much as a glance. The villagers all lowered their weapons, allowing her to approach the gravely injured man. They also ICG examines him. I'm reminded it was just like I was saying, where you straight up fight a bear. What is that even about? I know. Oh, speaking of, what the hell is this even about? You saw that for Tekken 8, the big fucking Yujiro from Baki. How did this happen? Sorry, I said something too. I know nothing about it, so it's called on Max Stream, I think. Taking out Pocket gets characters stay wild. Isn't it might be Peter Fury that's getting Kenshiro. That I don't know. But when I thought it was Yujiro, I thought it was a shitpost. I thought it was a fake ass account. Give me 1 second. Alright. Negan, Akuma, Pac-Man, and Yujiro are canon in the same universe to Tekken? I still can't believe they're bringing the booty warrior to Tekken. I likes ya, and I wants ya. Like, but we were hunting in the mountains and ran into a tiger. My brother, he fell behind and like, I thought it was a shitpost because I was like, ain't no fucking way. No way they're bringing Yujiro to Tekken. I had to click on the link his end sent me, and yeah, it was from the actual Tekken account. I was like, what the fuck? We can finish. Dr. Shu turns and strides back towards the gate.
Get him in here.
But Dr. Shu, he's covered in blood. How could you possibly carry him to Master Shu's courtyard?
Enough.
By pushing him somewhere else. Bad luck for throwing die at the gate, is it not? I'd like Master Shu for a room myself. He pauses and turns back impatiently. Since you wish for this man to die, it's that you bring him in. I know nothing about Yujiro series, but to me it sounds like a smash out no more fair past the end of his fucking Iron Man or some shit. Yujiro is like... So I don't know anything about Baki, I just know about Yujiro. Bro... Bro canonically, God, yeah, let me actually see. He canonically beats up Trump. And possibly Elon. Like, actually, Trump and Elon are canon in the Baki universe. He also snuck in while his son was having some private time with his girlfriend and gave him advice that just essentially boiled down to do it till your body aches. He was even like the way you're acting, I'll never be a grandfather. Like, god damn. Mating him as we speak. I'm pretty sure he's like the villain too, which is the funny part. People that just want to watch the wounded man inside, striking the interest of the blood as they ascend. Should we wipe it up? If it dries, it'll be harder to clean. Because you thought you're looking for a scolding, you'll wipe it, it's instant. The guards fetch water from the courtyard and begin hurriedly scrubbing Master Hugh's steps. Despicable. Well, this anywhere it seems. King Boo, God of War, Leon, and Deadpool. King just about to leave when the lead villager steps in to block his path.
Stop there!
Man, what the fuck you want? Why did you cut down my arrow? Man, I was just doing some practice. Turns out I still got it. Only a passing child. Everyone now appears to have got it well and shield, but we're giving them a reason to retaliate.
Your recklessness will cause nothing but trouble.
Funnily enough, coming from him. I may have lost my temper, but I put up with them in their shoddy treatment for far too long to care about the consequences. If they fight, then we fight. And if you made the first move, you have been deemed the primary culprit. For someone to die, your punishment would be death. And what of it? You think I fear death? Ha! The way you speak is obvious you come from noble stock. How could someone like you understand our struggles? This is going to back and forth phrase sharing patience.
I'm not.
During those things, several village guards watch over, storing up a cloud of yellow dust under the Haifang. What's going on here? As the youth person guards hurry forward to greet them, directing the accusations at the villagers sitting cross-legged by the gate. Detour makers, they dirty master use steps! We didn't mean to cause trouble. Someone was mauled by a tiger and urgently needed treatment. Another tiger attack. Lost 3 people this month to those beasts. I warned you over and over not to travel into the mountains. Why go up there? With this year's feeble harvest, what choice did we have? 5 years ago it was floods, and now it's drought. Grain has grown more expensive than gold. We don't hunt. What are we to eat? My land has all been taken. We have no grain stored for the winter. Hunting rabbits is the only way we can scrap together a half-decent meal. Only an immortal would appear again, as they did 5 years ago, handing out grain to us all. After a moment's hesitation, Chong steps past the village guards and offers the headman a modest bow. Bow. I've had some formal weapons training, including hand-to-hand. If you aim to head into the mountains to hunt the tiger, I will offer my assistance. Exchange amused glances. Did I mention I got salted caramel Kit Kats? Oh, no, you didn't. That sounds amazing. Also, I don't know if you were here for it, Zach, but during the last stream, Mash got brought up, and Vazi said something along the lines of like, you should do like a stream with something but you and your friends ranting about Smash, for like 4 hours straight. And I was like, oh, we could fill that easily. New sub goal. That mountain forest isn't meant for travel. Only a fool will go there without a good reason. Had these hunters not been so greedy, this wouldn't have happened. Yeah! Yes, I could talk to the forest at the village. We can't go trapezing into the forest hunting tigers. We'll never get any real work done. I joked. I was like, new sub goal. Like, I don't know what would be the sub goal. 50, I guess? Or like, I need to remember her name. I think I subscribed to her. I'm not entirely sure. But I found this VTuber on my recommendations that does these like streams where it's like thinking until I get like until I get down to like 1 viewer. It's basically kind of like a stamina type stream. And I'm just like, imagine if that's just the stream. Just like a stamina type stream where we're just constantly bitching about Smash until we hit like a certain goal. I think we could do it. Between you, me, Zen, Kyle, and Wolf, we could easily do it. If we bring in Bee and Bugs, we will probably have like a week's worth of content. A dismissive wave, he turns back to escort the grime-covered villagers. Go back to your homes and no one's going to go up the mountain again. The decree doesn't change the fact that these hunters still have families to feed. A tiger has taken too many lives, it cannot be ignored. The headman suddenly swings his staff as if he was swatting at an annoying mosquito. Its tip inches from the hem of Jane's clothes. You're getting on my last nerve, boy. You're neither an official nor a member of this village. What good does it serve you to stick your nose into our business? Maybe because I'm actually doing your job. You're so eager to play the hero, go deal with the tiger yourself. Broken cries echo from the courtyard. Chang tightens his grip on the hilt of his blade.
It's absurd.
He pushes past the guards, once again placing himself between them and the villagers. What do you think you're doing? The tiger. Can you tell me exactly where you encountered it? See, he's doing their job because they ain't doing shit. They're cowards. So we gotta do it. Into the forest and head due south. After passing another slope, it is somewhere near the edge of the cliff. You said the tiger is blue and white, or two or three times larger than any ordinary one. Almost sounds like a monster. I'll fill the walls between my curves on top tier. Give me an excuse to bitch about lick and I would gladly shit on that mid-tier's design.
I need to be careful.
This is what the hunter was wounded, which we see with caution. We could probably make that like a subathon or like a sub goal. Like, with the subathon, we could do like one sub equals 5 minutes, or like one sub, or like 10 subs equal an hour, something like that. Or we can make that, or we can make that a sub goal. Like, I'm just making a number up. 50 subs, and we'll do it. Oh, give me 1 second, real quick. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go help with the go sheets real quick. But we're back now. Alrighty. Have I found my fictional other? I have. And her name is Nor. But I'm not gonna lie. He do be pretty though. But yeah, how's it going, boss? Sans Under Tiger! The visitors have John Blade across his chest, building, holding off the attack. Blue flame flare across the tiger's brow as it pushes the claws against the blade. That's some strength. Feather shoots from his shoulder guard like an arrow piercing the tiger's forehead. Oh, chat, I think we're gonna have a bad time. A thunderous roar shakes the forest. In an attempt to escape, the tiger clamps its jaws around Chang's blade and hauls him forward. You feel like your days are going to be great! Chang feels like got the tiger bells forwarding both to a nearby cliff edge. The tiger leaves, a sudden sense of weightlessness comes over Chang. In a split second, he grabs hold of the cliff's edge, his body dangling below. Oh. Well, GG's chat, we dead. Oh, never mind. Dragon extend. Oh, it's my family play. How can I let it go so easily? Use cheating fire feathers to make the beast let go. To the tiger. Beat enemies while you want to. Okay. So wait, do I have to do like that? Oh, okay. Wait, what? Okay. Huh? Okay. Maybe I wasn't like in the middle, which is why I didn't count it or something. I don't know. There you go. Yeah. It's like it's barely there, but I'm hearing like a noise. Yeah. All good. You're good, Zach. That said, I'm loving this minigame more than the paper head-on minigame. The final impact the tiger's grip loosens and lets Otto find out how it plummets down to the ravine below and ventures outside. I can't think of ravine. I'm thinking of the Yu-Gi-Oh card Dragon Ravine. Since the floor T, wherever it touches, earth hardens like iron. Concentrate. You're focusing. Floyd brings his fingers check on a faint metallic sheen, but doesn't spread any further. It's too much for me to handle? Perchance. Considering there's only node 2. As the soil bounding it begins to fail, the company's grip begins to break apart. Pale fog blankets the foot of the cliff. Falling will surely mean his demise. Well then just don't fall, Forehead. Even so, he feels his grip beginning to falter.
Darn it.
What did I just say? Don't fall. A happy before his fingers give out, a thin silver thread hides the air from the cliff's edge. That's... to be continued. Give me 1 second. Alright. Bye, just have to reply to a DM real quick. How much is that? 9, okay. The old friend. The silver thread calls on Chang's race and drags him back onto the cliff. He hits the ground and rolls, the stabbing pain in his left leg catching up to him on impact. A broken branch is lodged in his calf. Ah! The British doctor stands over him, calmly reeling the silver thread back onto a bone shuttle. You? Playing the lonely hero isn't a healthy habit.
It's how we usually get things done.
It works for me, so someone had to resolve the matter. Besides, once I see a problem, I can turn the blind eye to it. I couldn't rob those hunters again, not after they scarcely made it back alive. How can you be so sure they wouldn't have lent a hand? Dr. Chu steps closer, falling down and inspecting the wound on his left leg. Good news, doesn't appear too deep.
Are you ready?
Oh no. He doesn't wait for an answer. She yanks the branch free and the wound wells with blood. Didn't they give me something to bite down on? Satisfied the announcement is left in the wound, Dr. Chu guides her silver thread through a series of precise sutures. With practice ease, she applies herbs pulled from her robe to the wound, then cuts and ties the clean white bandage.
Thank you.
You have quite the unique method for treating wounds. I just find some joy experimenting my arcane skill. Look at my bloodness. What are you doing here, Doctor? The Hugh family refused to let the hunter stay as I patched him up, so I had him taken to my clinic. Whether he survives or not is in fate's hand now. In any case, it struck me that you looked somewhat familiar. I asked around with you gone and was probably informed that you inquired about the tiger's whereabouts and were not alone. To face the beast, no doubt. That can't be, I told them, but the faces were deadly serious. I was worried something might happen, so I hurried over. While silent, her eyes leaking on Chunk. If not very likely familiar with the terrain, you're getting lost notwithstanding, I doubt I've been able to catch up to you in time.
Don't worry.
It wasn't all that dangerous, although Tiger was fiercer than I had anticipated. Ha! The recklessness of youth. Cheng He Guang. I must say, Cheng He Guang, that flying feather technique of yours is quite curious. You were passed down through your family, I presumed.
Yes.
Running the man falls off the instant before she finishes up and nods it. I once knew a man by the name of Chung. He commanded flying metal shards through the air. His abilities were quite impressive. Still, those who excel in such things tend to have weaker constitutions. He used to be on the wrong side of the law, but official was written into both his name and his fate. Sure enough, in the end, he became one. Did you know him? Then clenches his cheese, his focus shifting to the remaining flying feathers on his shoulder. You can see you disowned it already. He was my father. Finished with the bandaging, Dr. Chu stands up and dusts off her hands. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's quite a coincidence. He was my father too. Your father and I were friends, which I suppose makes you my nephew. Or near enough. Well, his nephew, this injury would take a few days to heal. And the dressing would need changing. My clinic is at the foot of the mountain. Come, stay with me for a few days.
Thank you.
I brought a little money with me. I'm afraid I might not have enough to cover the medical expenses for the next few days. You think I'm after a few coins? Just say, pay me back by lending me your hand when you can. Might I lend you mine in getting up? No need, I can manage. The two set off together down the mountain. You seem young. Are you still studying, or have you already become an official? Neither. I must get by on odd jobs. And what odd job brought you to this poor place in the middle of nowhere? I was running an errand for someone and happened to pass through. I see. How's your mother? Well enough. And your father? We don't talk about him. He passed away. What happened? He had an accident. I never would have imagined. Imagine. He was still young, but I suppose death comes for us all. Long silence falls. It's been a while since I've seen the event, so maybe I don't. So maybe I'm misremembering. But did the father actually die? I know he became an official, and then he like became a criminal again, which is why like no one wants anything to do with Cheng Guang because of the father. But I don't ever remember if they mentioned that he died. In my head off the night. Oh good, oh good. Thank you for coming, Zach, and I hope you have a good rest of the night as well. Waiting for the mountain, they pursue the grass and follow the stream for a few short distance. In between the trees, a solitary white house emerges into view. Why set up a clinic out here in the wilderness? It would be easier to see patients if you lived in the village. Boy, I hate people. Convenient, sure, but the houses in the village are tall and cramped together, one after another. Something like that would be maddening. But your clinic has the same black roof tiles and white walls. Looks no different from the houses in Dew County or the village. What do you expect me to do? Paint the house black from top to bottom? Dr. Chu was sending 3 silver threads, seeing there was attack spider silk towards strong vital joints. And if he anticipated the attack, setting dodges, line cutters clutch with silver threads dangling as they fall to the ground.
What was that?
You could have stood and taken the threads, yet you choose to dodge and tear the wound open instead. Huh? The command of your arcane skill is undisciplined, to say the least. But to use it properly earlier, you have subdued the tiger without so much as a scratch. Chu shakes her head and sighs. I remember how your father would turn leaves to metal, send them flying as he bid. There are plenty of leaves here. Why not give it a try?
I can't.
Everyone from my clan can control light metals, but transmutation, I'm the only one left who can do it. Or at least I ought to be. But you can't. You've chosen not to use this unique ability. Not exactly. I can no longer control it, and something is blocking me. As a child, I used it recklessly. It caused an accident. After that, with no one to guide me, I dare not use it often. A waste if you ask me? Only you possess this ability, yet you shackle yourself with hesitation. Father and I spotted many times, not for me to be familiar with his arcane skill. His arcane skill, like mine, would rely on guiding matter with ki. If you follow it, I can teach you a few techniques. Oh, if you wish, I can teach you a few techniques. But why? Why? Because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do. But then can go on. I don't obviously hurt you. You shut your mouth and listen. Main room, clinic. I'm just using some of the clinic door without ceremony. Inside the clinic, an assistant is busy boiling medicine. 2 or 3 patients lie resting nearby, including the hunter whose arm was mauled earlier. Doctor, you're back. Who's this? The patient I picked up on the road. How's the hunter? By the way, chat, Wood. He's still unconscious. Alright, be sure to change his dressing in a couple of hours and keep a close eye on him tonight. Fever could prove fatal. One of the patients, a young man, hops out of bed and runs over, his face flushed with color. That medicine's incredible. Never saw alive, like I could plow 2 acres of land without so much as a breath. I'm glad to hear.
Help me.
Help! Help, doctor! Until lets out very sorry walks over to the old man's bed. What is it this time? I still feel terribly ill. My stomach hurts and I throw up every time I eat. If you strict instructions not to have any food. Well, you just couldn't help yourself, could you? I just brewed him some fresh medicine. Only poured a moment ago. It's still hot. To the assistant's surprise, Dr. Zeus smiles and looked up at Chang, who is still standing by the doctor. By the door. Perfect. We have just the man for handling a little heat. Huh? To be continued. Alright. Let's do this. The silver thread. I was expecting a minigame after she mentioned that, but I guess not. Move the bowl of the mess on the table into my hand using only your family's technique.
Hmm?
Why? Do you often make a habit of arguing with your elders? I played the event. Yes. Brewing and serving medicine is part of the clinic's duties. But if you prefer to lie around and take advantage of my hospitality for the next few days, be my guest. Just know that I'm charging you. Jake falls silent for a moment, then extends his right hand and aims it at the bowl of medicine. In an instant, the medicine bowl turns black and spins forward, almost crashing into Dr. Zhu's hand. A little excessive, but all in all, not bad for a first try. So it is rather heavy. I wonder why. He breaks into a cheerful laugh, then pumps the metal bowl upright and shows it to Chang. The medicinal broth inside the bowl has been transmuted along with it, becoming a solid block of metal. My bad. The effect was off in time, fortunately. Otherwise, I'd be paying with the medicine. Have patience. Remember, a single day does not make a master. Ow. It's been a long while since I've used it so much. With a little more practice, I know I will perform it without error. See several chipped, broken bowls from around the room. Well, you're not lacking for confidence. Why not begin with these? Once you master them, lighter things like flowers and leaves should be no problem at all. The arcane skill works much like my own. Simple, really. Sense the flow of ki, carefully train it, and aim it at the object. And strike.
Huh.
I don't know how many he's broken. I want to say maybe 6? 7 maybe? The metal ball slams to the wall once again and getting bowed not even tighter. Young man, I watched you throw that broken ball on day after day, and I still can't fathom why Dr. Zhu is making you do it. Broken up with little else to occupy him, the tiger-bitten hunter has decided to strike up a conversation with Chang. I'm training my arcane skill. And when unable to resist, the remaining 2 bedridden patients chime in as well. Painting? Hell, lady can't even throw a punch. What? Does she think she's some sort of martial arts master now? What do you mean can't throw a punch? Did she catch you off guard too? He looks furious, has a bad temper, and talks loud enough to rattle the bedpans, but I've never once seen Dr. Zhu get into a fight with anyone. Arcane skill, those several threads of hers, is finer than hair. Other than stitching up wounds, what good could they be? A thought hadn't occurred to me. Come now, you can hardly say that. At the Dushaw Festival, Dr. Zhu played the female soldier, remember? Kill, kill, kill. He was like a demon as fierce as anything.
Huh.
Come on, anyone can shout. Curve just play a great general. All troops heed my command. And the metal ball rolls onto the floor. I hear there was a bandit in Wanzhou who fought with several threats. I hear the bandit stole state supplies, torched villages, and left many soldiers wounded.
I heard that.
I've heard traveling merchants talk about the very same thing. They say those civil threats could cut to iron like mud. Frightening stuff. In the end, the bandit raided Zhu County, but after that, one of them vanished.
Wow.
Zhu County? The richest place in all of Wanzhou. All manner of merchants and officials live there. Not like this poor backwater town we're stuck in. Nonsense. Dr. Zhu would never stoop to being some lonely mountain accountant. So you could fight, you'd be a hero. The new people have similar arcane skills, don't they? I can produce flames from my fingertips, just like the Hu family.
Yes.
I suppose you're right. I've never seen her use those civil threads for anything practical, not even just like the vegetable. Perhaps they simply aren't good for much. They can walk everything the very thing into the banana bed, none of a soul will believe it.
Well.
If that's so, the only time we didn't have a doctor in the village, small illnesses we just had to endure. We couldn't afford the county fees for anything serious. Now Dr. Zhu arrived, the villagers could finally get the treatment they needed. That's right, my son was having convulsions last year. Thanks to her that he's still with us. Metal ball slowly rises, wobbling as it drifts towards the other side of the room. Finally, it settles smoothly on the table.
That's awesome.
Well done, young man. By the time you finally manage it. Now maybe you can get my medicine over there without spilling it. Okay, you can probably do it. The question becomes, can he do it without turning the medicine into metal? Who family called me over medicine again? Even sending their orders. They're not bothering to actually come to the clinic. I swear they end up saving their lives as they squeeze 10,000 tails out of them. Go ahead, doctor. I'll keep an eye on the clinic. Azu is halfway across the threshold when a teacup suddenly spins in from behind, aimed at her side. Doctor! Azu doesn't even flinch. She reaches out her hand, and the teacup halts in midair before slowly dropping into her palm. The cup's base gleams with a clean metallic sheen. The tea inside is perfectly brewed. The leaves fully unfold and settle at the bottom. Damn, he learned quick.
So?
Not bad.
You have come this far in just 3 days. Your focus is indeed worthy of praise. Dr. Zhu drains the tea in one gulp and steps out the door. In the early hours of the morning, while the patients are still sleeping, Deng Heguang gathers the broken bowls together. The doctor was over carrying a bowl of medicinal broth. Or the assistant. Time for your medicine, young man.
Hmm?
I don't recall Dr. Zhu prescribe me any additional medication. The new prescription designed to help replenish your ki. It smells like a wonky and dongri, but my injury is already healed. There's no good wasting good medicine. We need to make up for your ki and blood loss. I'll specially prescribed it to you. Prescribed it for you. Bleh. Brown slightly protects the medicine and raised it to his lip. A silver thread shoots in and knocks the medicine ball from his hand. It shatters with a sharp crack. Brown medicinal liquid splashes across the floor. Dr. Zhu stands nearby with a hardened expression. That is not what I prescribe. Doctor, you returned already. Came back for something. What's going on here? This new patient of yours, he's up to something. The assistant pulls a pale yellow sheet of paper from his jacket and hands it to Dr. Zhu.
Did you go through my bag?
Regular visitors don't inquire about banners at a clinic. You covered your tracks well, but not well enough. Let's see. Yeah, banner known as Shutter Bones, bearing arms in public. Of the prefecture granary. The offender is a violent bandit who is a bone shooter and several threat with deadly precision. All jurisdictions are commanded to conduct the arrest with extreme vigilance. So this is the one for my arrest. My, look how hideous this dog is. Who even recognize me from a squall? Suppose it was my arcane skirt that gave me away, wasn't it? I just think of California with Lloyd. Am I really that ugly? I'm sorry, Doc. I want to deal with this before you returned. Leslie falls the arrest warrant in half and tosses it into the nearby brazier. Our curious patient here is Brother Chang's child. I had my suspicions with that arcane skill of his. So what if he is? We helped Chang Dong Guang when he needed it most. It's an honor to help us in return. Besides, you did nothing wrong. My daughter was starving to death while he dragged his feet every step of the way. I think the young lord. If it weren't you. Dr. Zhu stamps a palm down the table beside her.
Enough.
There's medicine that needs boiling. Go. The assistant casts an unwilling glance at Chang, then leaves in sullen silence. Dr. Zhu suddenly sweeps the metalized broken bowls to the floor. You said you're not with the Yamen,
I am not.
but on occasion I take bounty orders from them. Your odd jobs. Is it the money you care for, or is it something else? Why not confront me directly? Waiting for me to notice you to help for us? Planning to slip my throat in the night? What if he was like, I didn't even know it was you. I watched you for days. Nothing about you resembles a criminal.
That warrant means nothing to me.
You swear to me that you never committed arson, hurt anyone, or raided Zhu County, then I will leave at once. Dr. Zhu draws in a slow breath, her face returning to his usual calm. But I did it all. Your injury's healed, hasn't it?
Let's get started.
Oh shit. But I don't want to kill her. Or fight her. The night raid, the celebration. The cage, the final key. Okay. The flying leaf. Let's see. Shutter Bones. I remember her. She knew your father once.
Yes.
The young man has confirmed she was the ringleader behind the raid on Zhu County that night. All those caught in that raid were executed, save for her. She fled with a handful of others, disappearing near the riverside village. If she had lived after all these years, she has likely lowered her guard and settled into an ordinary life. If I resolve this, I have amassed enough merit to get for the opening for the constable, and the reward sum will surely help us in the meantime. If we only have some standing, those bruises of the young man won't push you around any longer. Your father told me a little about Shutter Bones before. She is powerful, a reliable ally, and a formidable foe. I'll be careful. Besides, there are few anywhere around your prefecture who can match the blade technique you taught me. That's good to hear.
I worry that
You're pushing yourself too hard. Ding takes his sword down from the wall.
No need to worry. This is what I've always wanted, and it's the only right way forward.
Under clearing in the mountain woods, Chang stands peering up at the trees. So this is what you meant by a duel. Dr. Zhu perches with one leg propped on the T branch, calmly twirling the bone shoulder in her hand. This is how I toyed with young men of officers when I was young. You should never expect an enemy to fight on your terms. So be it. Chang draws his blade, cleaving the high branch in a single strike. That's what they used to do too. Silver thread shoots out from the swaying leaves, carrying Dr. Zhu safely to the high branches of another tree. Never worked back then either. Chang sends several leaves shooting upward. They fall short before reaching the mark. You're wasting your energy. I know your arcane skill cannot reach so high.
Then I'll drag you back down.
The sword was in his hand, and the force trembling the surrounding pines. For several moments, Dr. Zhu cannot help but sigh. You foolish boy, tell me, what do you believe this will achieve? The little thread of mine can go very far. Allow me to demonstrate. Longer silver thread extends from her outstretched arm, propelling her towards a distant tree. Silver thread snaps, sending her hurling back to the ground. Familiar leaves fall from the air in her wake.
Not bad.
Nicely done. When you swing between the trees, you lose some height. How much you drop depends on the length of the silver thread. No matter how long your thread, my arcane skill will be able to reach you. Chang braises his blade before him. Are you ready to finish this? Aishu turns her back and begins to amble off along the mountain path. No, I'm tired now. Stares at her back confused before deciding to follow after her.
How could you?
You never meant to fight. Why challenge me? Why lure me here? Where's the hurry? Can't be sure you beat me, can you? Ever heard of keeping your blade sheathed and waiting for the perfect moment to strike? Even if you were to win, what then?
I will take it to the Yamen.
The very moment you defeat me.
No.
Until every patient in the clinic is healed. Then you'll be waiting for a long time. Over 1,000 people live in that riverside village. 3 days on path without someone knocking at the door. Besides, there are still some patients in the clinic right now. And they're not, so what's the rush? We'll come back to this tomorrow. The next day. Fallen leaves scatter, turning into metallic blades that tingle with silver thread. They streak through the air in a blur, impossible to make out. Ooh. Connect the object to tug. Okay. No. Okay, can I do this? Oh, I do this again? Okay. I see it now. That makes more sense. Okay. Okay. That makes more sense. Um... I gotta reset this, I think. Okay, yeah, let me reset this. Okay. I wonder. I'm not sure if I need to use all of them, but I'll do it just in case. Wait, what? God damn it. Okay, let me see. I'm just like, okay. Uh... Then I'll just do this. There we go. Six. Alright. That one felt easier than the second one.
Not bad.
They're moving quickly. Most struggle to see my thread, let alone defend against it.
No.
Still not fast enough. I can catch the silver thread's key. Can't turn it into metal. You're shooting the bone shoulder in your grip. Its key resistance is too strong. I can't properly use my arcane skill. I can't allow you to destroy my weapon that quickly. I have a reputation to uphold. Several black and several threads collar on the edge of Jink's blade. You like too much on your arcane skill. Your metallization is irreversible. You even trapped your own blade. The silver threads whips around Chang's neck. The wild grass beneath Dr. Ching's feet lashes upwards in stabbing arcs. The blade of grass fought at her throat. Handling so many at once. I underestimated you. Let's call it a draw. Fine. We'll stop here for today. There's some owls are training in the woods. Jang returns to the clinic a little late.
Hey!
The villagers are helping the hunter as he heads home. When he spots Jane, he waves a hand in greeting. On the men and ready to head home, Dr. Drew has plenty of work to do. Last thing she needs is me taking up more of her time. I heard you killed that tiger. Why didn't you tell me sooner? I'll head back to the village and let everyone know. But I didn't.
I only did what was necessary.
No need to make a fuss. The man doesn't hear a word, only shuffling off with a foolish grin on his face. Jane enters the clinic to find Dr. Drew seated by the medicine stove, gently fanning the flames. A few days earlier, Dr. Drew sent her assistant to prepare medicine for the Hugh household. Now it's only the two of them. With her skills in medicine, why become a bandit? Because I wanted to be a hero.
No.
Righteous ends must be pursued through righteous means. However they justify it, bandits inevitably bring harm to the innocent. There's no reasoning with someone as immovable as you. Distributing the grain I stolen from officials to the poor. Why is her life worth living? And robbing the people of Jew County? That's your idea of heroism? The Dr. Chu keeps her eyes on the medicine stove, seemingly oblivious to Chang's words. A long time passes before she replies. No, and I don't have the stuff to be a hero. Living here being a doctor respected by the people, that I can do. Tell me, what happened to your father?
You didn't know?
I was running for my life back then, too busy pretending to be something I'm not. He chuckles with a trace of self-mockery. After that, well, I settled into a life of black tiles and white walls. Every day filled with the simple chattering of villagers and patients, knowing nothing of the outside world. I told you he passed away. He confessed to his crimes and accepted his... Okay, so he did die. Okay. I see. Wonder Zoo loves to live the medicine pot and peers inside. In an instant, the clinic fills with a bitter scent of herbs. The villager speaks so highly of your medical skills. Do you know anything about treating consumption? Any special remedies? What are the symptoms? How long has it been? It's been the winter before last. At first there was only coughing and night sweats, but the coughing worsened rapidly. Of the past 3 months, she's been coughing up blood quite frequently. Suffering severe chest pain, often says she has trouble breathing.
There's nothing I can do.
Doctors in Jew County said the same. You're alright. I'm afraid she won't make it through the year. Oh no! I'm assuming she's someone special to you. Without a word, Jane turns his back and leaves the clinic. After a while, the medicine in the pot begins to bubble over. Damn Guang, pass me the ladle.
陈和光
Oh, he left. Hearing no response, Dr. Chu steps away from the stove and heads outside. Small patch of grass grows just outside the clinic. And that grass is a weapon. Every leaf has been turned into a blade, rolling in tight clusters on the wind. They dart through the wind, striking on one another with a sharp metallic clang. Yes, boy Memo Chang, flowers bloom and fade, grass wither and thrives, all is governed by the low spring. I never have expected such words from you. I'm from a medical family, just a handful of voices picked up in my youth, that's all. Not fond of that kind of talk. The needle fine metal shards freeze in midair, then scatter across the ground. I'll clean this up. You're clean enough. You should head home. I'm not done here.
We'll take care of it.
Yes, well, we can take care of that tomorrow. I'm late as fuck. So, Ozzy, we we fought. We found Sans under Tiger. Jing sits on the mat, tending to his sword. The blade catches the light as it turns, casting a few bright reflections into Dr. Zoo's wine bowl. Always wound so tight. The real showdown's tomorrow, so when I relax a little, there'll be no coming back from this one. I clean my weapon every night and reflect on the day's deeds. One must restrain oneself and submit to proper conduct. Of course. Never could I said anything. It's precisely because I'm dueling you that I must be prepared all the more. You truly need the money so dearly. Now why you're so set on defeating me?
No.
Then about the money. Fulfilling this task will give me a chance at a constable's posting. Ah, so you need credentials then. The circumstances of my boss limit my avenues into court. Zoo takes another sip of her wine.
The court again.
Yes, everyone has such great desires to hold office. Father said the same thing once. He told me I was not to come looking for him again, saying, "You and I are no longer the same. I'm an official now. I have a life in Jew County." I said to him, "People must eat, must they not? Let's have brought women to the fields, and children are starving." But did he listen? I didn't ask much of him, just to leave a door open for us. We'll make it worth his while. I know the story. Caseworker Cheng Dao Guang. He was an officer of Zhao County, and a count of personal ties led bands to the city and permitted the plundering of the county granaries. Further charges include accepting bribes. All statements are entered on record. Of the bands into the city, they not only looted the granaries, but also vandalized and ransacked nearby homes, drawing the people into the violence. That night, 24 people were killed or injured. In the evening, Commander Cheng instructed us to change shifts early. We were unaware of any looting. I swear that this given statement is true. The bands ransacked the surrounding areas. There were no officers nearby to hear the people's cries for help.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, we fought Sans under Tiger. They weren't always bands, they were once refugees, those who had lost their land and couldn't get enough to eat. But the Tiger was like blue striped and had like blue fire in their eye. In the exact same eye Sans has it. So it was like,
What difference does that make?
it was like Sans under Tiger. Like talking on this further is pointless. She display and tapped out the connect before Dr. Zhu can reply. The night grows hazy, draping a faint veil over the trees in the forest.
What was I expecting?
Some hidden, non-existent truth. He leaves the dirt road and turns into the forest. On the path's edge, the darkening grass and shrubs bow away to either side. Layer by layer, the dense overlapping branches part as he moves deeper into the forest's embrace. There was no hidden truth, no injustice, just a transaction. One that may even have helped the refugees. Your duty was to protect the people of Zhao County. How could you sacrifice their lives? You should have thought about your actions. Stop to think what could have. He stopped in his tracks. It's a clearing in the forest, a crouching tiger at its center. Wait! Enormous and beautiful, the tiger bears a sudden blue flame upon his brow, its fur shimmering like moonlight. Yeah, it's a tiger! Then recognizes a familiar wound on his forehead. The same tiger that attacked me a few days ago. But I saw it fall from the cliff with my own eyes. I live, bitch. Tiger pays no attention to him, instead it scratches its neck, lets out a deep resounding call, and springs forward to the north. Direction of the clinic.
Hold there!
We're gonna have a bad time. See. Hold on. I'm locking it. Give me a second. Look at that. Even got the flame. Dan's under tiger. Alright, let's see. 15? God damn! Kinda. Thank you. There we go. Next. How do I want to do this? Don't think I'm gonna make it. Nah, no, yeah, no, okay. Let me see. Trying to figure out how do I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm always one off. There we go. Imagine the video, I would cry. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Just based on purely vibes, this is what I imagine I have to do here. Might fucked up. Unless. Yeah, we're good. Second Gong consciousness first, setting dozens of blades out of the tiger. They converge on it in an instant, only to ricochet outward, bursting apart like fireworks. What on? Try once more, but the blades are knocked again. Knocked away, and the tiger spoils tougher than any steel. Dun dun dun. The little lamb of the tiger arrives at the clinic. Jang in close pursuit. He can only watch as it brings down the south wall with its single strike.
Careful!
Dr. Zoo, watch out! The tiger lifts his front paws high, then freezes. Thin simple threads lace around it, binding it like a fly in the web. Inside the half-collapsed house, Dr. Zoo grips her bone shuttle, placing herself in front of the collapsed hunter, clicking to a small wooden container. What are you doing here? I came to live with this chicken soup. The big pot of it at home earlier tonight. This wasn't me. I didn't leave the tiger here. I thought it dead. I thought it dead already. Jing He Guang, get him out of here. Beast is too strong. Her words and body shake with the effort of holding the tiger in place. Jing leaps in behind her and swiftly lifts the hunter to his feet. Get up. 1. Psycho chances and a second later the civil thread snap. Chat, I think we're gonna have a bad time. Amidst a boat of dozens of debris, Jing grabs the hunter and rolls aside. The dust clears, the clinic lies in ruins, and Dr. Zhu nowhere to be found and nowhere to be seen. Tycho stalks for Chang, a severed right arm clutches in his jaw. Oh god! A severed right arm clutches his jaw. Jing catches a glimpse of Dr. Zhu's bone shoulder glitching between the tiger's fangs before it disappears down his throat. Get out of here, now! Go back and find the village headman. What about you?
I will deal with it.
But first, we must get in closer. Much closer. The hunter flees at full speed as the tiger lunges towards Chang. He moves past the tiger's attack, leaps forward, and strikes down from above. Gunner's boss scatters white fall and coasting collide. The strike has forced open a hairline cut in the tiger's heart and hide, but the blade is now lodged in it. It's kind of hard to tell. Okay, why here? Grips the blade's hilt, closes his eyes, and draws in a deep breath. It's the flow of ki. Find the shot on the tiger's stomach. I can do this. Takes a moment, but soon enough, he begins to feel the flow of ki in the tiger's body. Through the muscles, I can feel it. The shadow's unmistakable ki. The innards of this arcane creature have thrown entangled its ki into a chaotic mass. One that Chang fears he lacks the ability to unravel. As he pulls forward, the ki goes cold and dense, as if it was closing in around him.
It's cold.
You fool of a boy, you're not to use your arcane skill again, do you hear me? Are you trying to get us all killed? Best you don't come to training tomorrow. Not staying at the house anymore? Oh, I see. My condolences. He's really dead. An accident. Who would thought military officer or something?
No!
Snow drifts down onto the narrow courtyard, and one Joe seems the snow never truly ends. Can I find what he wants? Where do I even begin? I already searched every corner of the courtyard. Returning empty-handed would mean admitting defeat to father. I refuse to do that again. The stubborn child turns his gaze towards the open gate and beyond. Told me never to go out there, but once I step through that gate, I'll never be able to come home again.
I'll find a way out.
Actually, I have to go through it. Maybe he wants down the road, and if I can find a way out, then I can find a way back in. He sees himself and takes a tentative step outside. Hey Gong, trust your sense of ki. He will show you more than your eyes alone. A slight tremor ripples beneath the snow.
I found it! I found it!
He closes around the shape of something solid and key eyes and have him. Look at that! Right there. Right here. Dun 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 dun. The shoulder hardens an instant as though already clenched in his hand. He recalls what he learned as a child, hunting alongside the sons of wealthy families. Ahead of the stomach. Piercing scream bursts forth from the tiger's door as his struggles grow frantic. Angle. And what about the foreleg? Putting it the ribs. And
Your heart is right here.
mods. Crush his gem. Your soul is mine. Dan can no longer hold on as Tiger's dread thoughts turn wild. Tiger gives one last painful warning, thrashes across the ground before stillness takes it. The non-metallic shuttle busts through the Tiger's chest and rolls to a stop beside Chang. Nicely done. Hunter Zeus cycles up to him, laboring to guide her several threads stitch the cushion wood on her right arm. Are you able to stand? Chang forces a faint smile, stuck in a sharp breath of cold air. Sometime later, a torchlight begins to flicker along the forest edge. The village guards have finally arrived, fully armed and ready. Bit too late for that. I brought help. Yeah, a bit too late. Like you said, there was a tiger. Where? Huh? It's dead. Right now, just down like fuzzy willow catkins. Winter is drawing to a close. To be continued. I'm surprised it happened that early for Secret of the Tiger. If I had to guess, I would say like 8-ish. Or no, like 7, because I think 9 is just another minigame. The celebration. The final gaps of winter snow falls, eventually giving way to clear skies. With this impoverished village, such a celebration is rare. Every household gathers in Master Yu's courtyard, drinking deeply and eating meat by the mouthful. Rumor has it that this is all thanks to Dr. Drew's mediation, marking it a feast to celebrate the slaying of the tiger and to pray for a plentiful harvest in the year to come. Make way, our young hero is here. A toast to you, my friend. The moment Chang steps into the courtyard, several hunters block his way with raised bowls of wine.
No need.
No need for that, I merely did what I could. There's no need to be so polite. Come, sit, have a drink with us. Be rude not to. I don't care for drinking. Drink! 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 Yeah, go on. Yeah, we love peer pressure. I used to hide behind a nearby pillar, quietly chuckling to herself. Hopefully that will get him to loosen up a bit. My belly hurts. Because you ate too much. Little girl tucks the doctor's sleeves, looking up at her with tear-filled eyes. She squats down, presses gentle fingers on her paws, and sips a sugar-bound pill into her hand. It's nothing to worry over. Like a sweet little pill, and you'll feel better in no time.
Thank you.
It's probably because she ate too much. Until she lifts her eyes to see a deep blue-clad figure sitting alongside the edge of the black roof tiles. That boy, can you really not enjoy any sort of celebration? He climbs the ladder up to the eaves, one step at a time. You're not even allowed to get up to the roof these days. There are too many people down there. I only did my duty. Only my duty. There's no need for others' gratitude. Without the Tycho fall into a ravine, how was it able to survive? But just things are rare but not unheard of. Perhaps it was not a Tycho at all, but instead a beast possessed, controlled by some arcane means. Perhaps it was some manner of mindless spirit. I heard once that a long time ago a horse once jumped off a cliff, only to find a great fortune, even ascending to immortality.
Please.
Natsuzu opens her wine jar and sits cross-legged beside him. I tell you no lies. Who can truly explain matters of the arcane? Anyways, I'm here to formulate clinical adaptation for 3 days now. She sees opportunity while it lasts. Remember my words about waiting for the perfect moment to strike? Oh, cool. They actually removed her arm here, considering the horse bit it off or like tore it off. Her white sleeves hang empty, the torn hamster unrepaired, giving her a slightly disheveled appearance. Fingers his left hand tightly, lost in thought. What's wrong? Can't make up your mind? Credentials, I must ask, why do you wish so dearly to become an official?
No.
To overshadow my father's name with my own. One morning he left and never returned. Since then, our family has faced nothing but trouble. At one time, the residents even surrounded us. Why not simply move away? After the incident, many of my family couldn't stand the gossip and returned to their lives in the countryside. But we cannot give in to those people. We can't run from this stain on our name.
Don't bother with it.
Don't bother with the rumors. Bother with those who try to kick you when you're down. One day, I will prove our family's innocence. From the village's laughter flowed on the breeze. But you were innocent all along. In truth, it was my fault. She takes a swig of wine, her voice growing hoarse. Many died that year, but the grenade was still heavily guarded. On an inside man, it would have been almost impossible to succeed. I asked your father for help. He told me we only had a handful of people. He would need to strike during the guard change. Grab some grain and maybe a few ren, then go. He took a leave of absence to distance himself, pinning all the blame on me and using the band's attacks as a cover. Didn't cause much of a stir, no one spent much time on it. At most, he took the blame for negligence. It was simply a good deed, done without a second thought. But more than just a handful of refugees came that night. When word spread, everyone argued to come along and grab a bag of rice for themselves. Figured I needed the help. After all, how much could I carry on my own? It was truly ever only meant to be a few more pairs of hands. I only wanted to help as many people as I could. The people below linked arms, their voices rising in clamor. The little girl, who only moments ago had taken medicine for her stomach, faces her friends in the courtyard. I entered the city and found ourselves at a merchant's house. Some were so taken with the black tiles and white walls they refused to move on. I was eager to get the grain and leave, so I took a few of my most trusted men directly to the granary. By the time I returned, the situation had already spiraled out of control. Fires, yelling, and screaming. I watched my friends break into houses and come out with hands full of jewelry. I shouted, "Are you out of your minds? Are you out of your minds?" He laughed, loudly spraying a mouthful of wine. They said, "We're stuck outside the city, starving and freezing, trudging along dirty roads. But why do these people have to sit in the city, feasting in the fine halls? Like what I saw when I first arrived here." Indeed. Stopped a few, urging them to hurry along. We started to go back and hand out the grain. But most refused to listen. Then on, I tormented that those white houses held some sort of evil magic. Otherwise, how could they lure good people to their doom? After all, they all died in the end. Also noise from under the eaves. See, I told you I can make fire. No flame stands at his fingers. And a steady fire burns in the middle of the courtyard. Looking down from the roof, the flames seem as though they are scorching the houses. Or is it that they only cast a warm orange glow on their faces? A proud laugh from the young man sets the children off, with the elders frowning in disapproval. Azuzu tosses her wine jug aside, hops to her feet, and lets out a hearty laugh of her own. With the sound of her voice, the people turn their gaze upwards. Burn down the house, burn down the walls. The houses were burned to blackened ruins, but rice grew in abundance from the fertile soil. What are you talking about? The doctor's drunk! He's playing at being a general again. Hey, why are you putting it out? The flames fizzled out, the surrounding houses returned to their original dreary state. Ayazu sits back down, leaning against the roof tiles and looking extremely drunk.
I'll go with you. No.
Tengon pinches his fist. The iron shoulder covers 3 inches above his palm. His surface marked with faint bloodstains. Perhaps it was due to the tiger's strange key, but the effect of his arcane skill had not faded. He had permanently turned the bone shoulder to metal.
Shadow Bones is dead. But the people need you.
I didn't know he had it in him. Well, to be fair, we kind of didn't knew, considering he was the one that bought his own house. In the story. From the chain, which are determined at the grandeur of Nomos estates, a central building embodying both quiet wisdom and integrity. Look at these walls. They have stood for many long years and are as sturdy and white as ever. Hunted over a few times now, and it is quite impressive. Beautiful! Though a little cramped, I'm not sure to now have the room to swing my sword. You're devoted to your training. Your ambition and never ceases to amaze me, Hegwang. Just know you'll be an excellent martial artist someday. It's too close to the ancestor hall. Just thought that place makes my knees hurt all over again. As your father being such a mischief maker, the far was fun than kneeling for 2 hours a day. There's nothing there's nothing wrong with the size. Just try to be content with the place. What's the use of all that space anyways? True. I signed the deed today. Excellent, excellent. Oh my, look at those flowers flying through the air. Hey, Guang. No, it's no trouble at all. The young master's magics are truly impressive. Like scattering golden flowers to celebrate your new home. I must say, congratulations once more. You made the right choice. May your home be blessed with peace, your family flourish, and wealth for your heart. To be continued. The cage. Okay, yeah, it's just a stage. Cause see, it's chapter stage. But yeah, this is just like probably another mini game or something. So we'll do that. We'll do the survey, and then that'll be it for today. Foundation office. A door at the far end of the hallway shuts, blocking out the muffled sounds of conversation. As the 400-year-old tale comes to an end, its listener scratches her head. Oh, paper head on! I heard that you went back to Drew County and became a constable. Jane shakes his head. For some reasons, I failed to become a constable that year. Gave the iron shoulder to Li Wefong and he only smiled. When I met you, seemed you'd already been a constable for quite some time, arresting people, shouting orders. You were actually well skilled at it.
I was lucky.
3 years later, another constable position opened up. I succeeded in filling it. The story has something to do with this box. Finally crafted wooden box rests on the wooden table in the middle of the room. The lid has been removed and placed beside it. Inside is a bill of exchange, listing the Hu family in the capital and an amount of 10,000 taels of silver. It also reads, bestowed upon Dr. Zhu, presented to Chen Guang. Interesting. The East Asia branch just told me they had an old artifact in the warehouse, one that's been lying around for centuries. I heard it had once belonged to the Yu family. Specific instructions to pass it on to a man named Che Hengguang, possessed of a rather unique arcane skill. So we find someone to honor it. Surely they've all long forgotten about this thing by now. Never heard of anything like this before. What just happened since then. I never returned to that riverside village. Ah, with all this money, were you still in Wanzhou? Be living a life of leisure with not a care in the world. But now times have changed. The Yu family is long gone. And the once valuable bill of exchange is just another useless scrap of paper. Why would she gift you all this? I don't know. Suppose that now I never will. People head and suddenly smiles as if recalling something. She paces back and forth twice before finally walking to the door.
Don't worry.
This elder. Perhaps all she wanted was for you to live an unworried life. Either way, I've done what was asked of me. I'll be on my way. Thank you for the story, Hegong. The door closes and Jing is left standing alone in the room. Side room, clinic. Are you leaving? Jing nods as he finishes packing up his bundle. Might as well settled here. I need to head back right away. Take this medicine. It will help with the cough.
Thank you.
I'm surprised you're letting me go. I thought, at the very least, you'll resent me for what happened with your father. He made his decision, and he took responsibility for his actions. Sometimes I think you're much more like Joe's Bannons than your vaunted officials. Then puts the medicine in his bag and stops for a moment.
No.
You don't misunderstand me. Return to Bannertree, I will show you no mercy. It doesn't matter what anyone's intentions were. Things happen as they did. Everyone has paid the price.
This is for the best.
Your price is to be a doctor, and mine is to be a constable. It is for the best. You had no hand in all this. It's not your fault. You are not your father. I know. But that changes little. Probably think me a rambler by now, but... When I stay in the village, live the life of a tiger-slaying hero. But I go back and put up with all that scrutiny. The offer was tempting. Saying that tiger was indeed exhilarating. What do titles and glory matter to a hero that has more than himself to think of? One has a beautiful white house in Zhu County, where his mother still lives. One who is the son of Chang. It is that hero's duty to protect that little white house. And how can he leave before the walls are all be painted white?
But
In the end, I'll always be the son of a bandit.
Constable or bandit?
They're
They're
only-
only words.
Thank you, Dr. Zhu.
no.
They're more than just words. They're a gateway to the martial arts, to handfuls of silver, and to life-saving medicine. Just as the art enjoyable daily and the common folks differ, so does the etiquette. Outside the home, one listens to teachers and superiors. Inside the home, one follows the manners of one's mother. The people of the county hold the works of sages and scholars as unquestionable truth. One must hold compassion and kindness for others, even within crisis. One must carry integrity, justice, and honesty, even within poverty. But none of them held the brute who saved the village from a tiger. True righteousness can only be delivered through true righteous acts.
When I become a constable, I'll be fair and do right by the people.
This I swear. While in charge of the militia here, I never would have let that tiger wreak havoc for so long. I wouldn't have let any people die. Nor would I have let those refugees starve. None of this would have happened. You need to be a great general of yours to stop it from ever happening again.
Of course it can be done.
Once I become a constable, I will rise to the ranks. Militia captain, regional commander, becoming a general will be within my grasp. If all it took were grand words, eh? But that's not how the world works. She shakes her head. But then again, you can truly live a life of wealth and glory. Suppose that's not such a bad compromise. She smiles, a hint of melancholy in the curve of her mouth. You have always had beautiful homes. Perhaps your parents helped as much for you. But should things go awry someday, you know where to find me.
I'll help you.
New County looks just like it did before. The streets are filled with pretty houses, one on top of the other, and all topped with black tiles.
Only words. Is that so?
Been away for so long, I wonder how things are at home. Jane passes beneath 3 Pi Fong. The familiar sight of his home comes into view. That year, I had planned to sell the house and set aside some money. Those who came to look all praised it, calling the courtyard splendid and the house magnificent. A good house keeps its wealth hidden. You never know whether it was filled with golden jewels or walls of the finest silks. They walked in full of envy, but left sighing and grumbling. Because there was nothing to be found in our house. But the tomb is a house for the dead.
And the home can be the same for the living.
This ancient house has played house to countless masters, now it adds one more to its history. Long white banner flutters in the wind, scattering the red May blossoms on the ground. When the gust of wind blows into the room, sweeping away the thin pale bill of exchange. Seeking victory in the wrong place only invites further misfortune. Bill floats out the window, soaring higher and further like a bird in flight. So it goes beyond the range of his arcane skill, becoming a barely visible white dot in the distance. People hand pokes her head out around the door.
Oops.
My memory's terrible, you know? Something else I forgot to mention. I bumped into some folks from the East Asia branch of the Vigilance Bureau. They're looking to recruit you.
About that.
You know of them, right? A job is like that of a constable's. Catching thieves, writing reports, and that sort of thing.
May I ask?
I'm just passing along their message. So, what do you think? Ken looks at the empty box. A barely perceptible smile crosses his face. Let's talk about it later. So he might join the Vigilance Bureau then. He remembers an old house, a white house. A house that welcomes life into the world, a house that bids farewell to those who pass. A house that had laid waste to father, mother, and friends. A house with clearly defined edges, square and stone in its form. A house consumed by fierce flames.
I could never find what I'm seeking in that home. So I burned it down and left.
The end. I think they mentioned in I'm gonna well I'll do this real quick, but I'm gonna check real quick. I'm pretty sure they mentioned that they might join Timekeeper's team. Was it here? I think you need to confirm me for the man. Thank you. Thank God into everyone, considering that sometimes I use more. Some members reduce the phone lines due to various reasons, but it's skill authority. Okay, never mind. The 12 squad. Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay, yeah, never mind. I was thinking of another thing. Okay, so he actually might join the Visual Bureau then. That's actually pretty interesting. I wonder what Paper Head-On does then. Oh, hold on. Okay, I thought bought them were 15, so I was like, what the fuck? No. Okay. 16. Can I not? I fucked up. Yeah. Fucked up. Why don't you just do this? Thank you. Alright. Okay, yeah, I think I do have to do it like that then. I think I do have to do this then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'll just do this, make it easier for me. Then I'll do this. Like that, maybe? Okay, so like... wait, can I not stop here? Oh, I can't. Okay, let me see. That's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. 20, 19, 18, 17... Okay, so it's 16 regardless. Got it. $15. 5, 10, 13. I like that. 2. Okay. Okay. Yo, what's up, Cherry? Yes. It's a gacha game. It's a gacha game. I just finished doing his little character story. So I'm just doing the quick little mini game with him. Huh. Ah. Oh no, I fucked up. My fault. So then... Oh, hold on. Okay, I see this now. I wasn't even thinking this one. Okay, let's do... Oh yeah, I fucked up there. Okay, let me do this. I want to see how much I can get out of this. Oh, okay, hold on. No. Okay, thank you. Oh, actually, if I do it like this. Yeah, okay, so I fucked up here, but it's doable. Because with here, I just got to go here. Alright, that should do it. There we go. Yeah, I'm making it way harder for myself on that. Wanting to try this up on my phone, couldn't handle it. That's that's fair. That's completely understandable. It's why whenever I see people play Zenless on the game on the phone, I'm just like, how? And then a job interview? Oh, let's go! Congrats! Hell yeah!
I'm neither in Romania.
Okay. Now then, survey. Gonna be playing as Che Guang, see how he does. These are all characters I don't have, by the way. So I would just be clicking buttons.
Stay behind me. I'll keep us safe. 强梁既出，王有不为。
God damn! Alright.
To the left.
We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do... this.
Behind me. Xiaoming, please lend me your power. Listen.
Okay.
You are in my jurisdiction.
God damn!
Be careful.
Yeah, I'm giving all the buffs to this guy. I want to see what he does. Okay.
You won't get away.
Ow.
Stop.
Rude?
My responsibility.
I ain't doing shit, by the way.
Right.
That's clearly just them.
I know this beat. Oh look, here's another one. Please stay behind me. By cupping the moon in the palm of my hand.
Alright.
This will help. Shine. My responsibility.
Okay.
Oh, be careful. I am the waves in the ocean.
She hadn't even done her on yet. She's just like, can I do it now? Ow.
Enough. The right. Xiaoming, please lend me your power. This one should do. Oh look, here's another one. To the left.
Alright.
Listen.
Let's see what happens.
You won't get away.
God damn!
You are not welcome here.
He's just getting like beat.
Journey to the cosmos. You are not welcome here.
Yeah. And then he should be up now, right? Oh no, he isn't. Okay. I'm actually kind of surprised.
Stay away from me.
Like, they hate this monster personal. Like, on a personal level.
王有不为。
I haven't even clicked anything. They're just doing it themselves. They're just like, man, fuck this monster.
Swift as an arrow.
You want me to? Oh look, here's another one. Please stay behind me. This one should do. I know this beat.
You are in my jurisdiction.
Not dead. I'm actually kind of surprised he's not dead yet. But he probably will be soon. Oh, definitely soon. God damn. Legitimately, I don't think.
Afraid of you.
Okay, never mind, never mind. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say I don't think. I mean, I'm even gonna do.
To a position.
I'm even gonna do another attack, and yeah. Let me see. Dude, just us two just beating the fucking shit out of him. Yeah, and he did 30%, and he only clicked 2 cards, by the way. I've only clicked 2 cards with him. And he did 30. Alright. Give me this. Oh wait, hold on. Don't I do this too? I do. There we go. Do I need anything? Do I want to summon anything? I guess that's the question. Isolde does need her girlfriend. She does need her girlfriend. I like how he plays, but I don't have any character that will work with him is the problem. Like, I'm pretty sure none of the characters in my roster will, like, work with him as well. Like, the team comp I used for that trial, I don't have any other characters. So it's like... Well, don't think I could use him now. Or like, right now, I'll have to wait until I can actually get, like, a good team comp for him. I don't know if I even have a team comp for Kakania as well. I don't think she... Well, let me see. It seems like she's good. Oh, good enough. She's ranked A+. So not bad. Wait, what the fuck? Yo, Ego's getting a version of herself? A new version of herself?
You're here.
I was looking at the roster on Vitamin, and I just see Silverwing Eagle. Let's fucking go. Let's see. Yeah, Picania seems good at the very least. So I might just click, so I might just try and pull for her. Maybe. Let me actually see if there's any character coming up that I'm like, wait, I might want them instead. Silverwing Eagle looks to be it, but I don't think she's on the upcoming banner. Maybe. I have not paid attention to like any of the global announcements. So maybe she is. I'm just not paying attention. I might wait. I might just wait. Yeah. I might just wait for the new for any of the new characters instead.
I'm neither in Romania nor on the Flannan Isles.
But yeah,
But
that's gonna be it for me,
in
chat.
this place,
Short stream today, or
never
a short-ish
would I
stream
have
today.
imagined I'd live in such a
But I did say I was only gonna do this for today. Wednesday.
place. Is this what the life of a book is like?
On Wednesday, we're probably gonna be streaming Limbus Company. Probably only because the fact I'm not entirely sure yet. I haven't made a schedule this week because I'm just like, I don't know what I want to stream. So it might be Limbus Company Wednesday, and then Friday we'll be doing Zenless. We're gonna be doing Deadly Assault and the new Shiyu. I haven't done the new Deadly Assault, but I believe I could do it. Like, I don't think it's as bad for me as compared to Shiyu is for me now. Like, I saw Deadly Assault, I saw the buffs, fuck the buffs, but regardless, I still think I'll be able to do it. Because only reason why I'm saying fuck the buffs is because they're like extremely specific. Like one of them is straight up a Promia buff, and the other is straight up a S-Wing Billy buff. Like just it basically like just buffs only for them because of how like super specific they are. So that's why I'm saying fuck the buffs. But other than that, I know I can do it, but I want to hold off just because I also want to try and pull Billy and Ophi. So I might just do the pulls and potentially the build if I can. Try to build up S-Wing Billy and Ophi on Friday, and then do Shiyu and Deadly Assault. So yeah, that's probably gonna be what we're gonna be doing on Friday. Wednesday we'll be doing Olympus Company. I might try pull for at least Ophi on Wednesday because I am guaranteed on one banner at the very least, and it's either Ophi or Billy depending on who I choose first. I'm choosing Ophi first because I want to complete the Obo Squad team that I've been wanting to build for a while, and I literally just need her. And the reason, and because with S-Wing Billy, it's more like it's more hype if we go in knowing it's not guaranteed, knowing that it's a 50-50. So it's more hype going into the banner pulling, knowing it's a 50-50. Knowing in mind that it's a 50-50 instead of it's knowing that it's guaranteed. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. But yeah, thank you all for coming, and I shall see you all on Wednesday with more than likely Limbus. Right. Bye bye.